Today's video is brought to you by Grey Viking Games. Click the link in the description below to buy MTG Arena codes for cosmetics, packs, and more. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Jeff, and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic, and we are diving into Historic again. I know I've been playing a lot of Historic, but it's like super fun and stuff, so we're going to do it. Hamza came out with Historic Anthology 4, Garden of Arisen, which is, I don't remember which deck it was in, but it was in one of the Ikoria Commander decks, which is awesome that we get to play with commander cards. Like things are printed solely for commander get played in a constructed format, which is super cool. I'm so excited for that. I hope they keep doing things like this, bring them back in different formats, ways that we can be playing this. Yeah, so it's awesome. So Hamza, Garden of Arisen, 6 mana, 5/5. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature that you control with a +1/+1 counter on it. So we're trying to make lots of creatures with +1/+1 counters. So this is kind of a go wide deck, kind of make sure that all of our creatures have +1 counters. And we want to be able to cast this for 3, basically, sometimes for 2, but we're wanting to get it out on turn 3, turn 4 consistently. And then other creatures spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it. So this definitely fits better into a commander type of shell, because the ability, like, we want to be able to, in commander, you have the ability to kind of separate your deck out to a lot of different things, where you have a good number of creatures that are big and beefy, and a lot of things that create tokens and put counters onto everything, and you can do a lot of fun stuff with Hamza. With this deck, it's going to be a little bit interesting. I can't spoke right, because we want to create a lot of creatures. So we have a lot of our 1-drops. We have Pelt Collector, Swarm Shambler. We have Emisizzle, which isn't technically a 1-drop. It has to be a 2-drop for us, but they can become a pretty good card for us. So we have lots of 1s and 2-drops to make sure that we go wide, so that we can actually use his ability and be going wide. And then we also want payoffs, and I basically, and we have a few different payoffs here. So first off, creature spells cost 1 less works on X spells. So Voracious Hydra and Mikaeus, the Lunarch, are also payoffs for us with Hamza. And then we also have Bozri's Lieutenant, which puts counters onto things right away, gets value for things that have counters dying, which is nice. And then of course Vorinclex being busted and awesome, and just a really good, if we can cast this for 2 mana, that would be busted and awesome, and I want to. And so that's kind of the idea, is that we have these top end cards that we can play out and get some good stuff with Hamza, having everything cost less. A lot of our enablers that are just good in the early game, and one of the biggest issues that +1 counters have is they either build a big board, but it's a little bit after other people have built a board, and so we're kind of in this like stalemate state. Which, if we have Vorinclex, this, Voracious Hydra's massive things on the late game, Hamza can let us cast things for extra, then we can kind of be okay there. The other side of things is just we have to dodge board wipes, and board wipes unfortunately are just going to be hard for us to dodge in general, but that's why we have Bozri's Lieutenant here as well. I only could fit in 2 copies because I think Rishkar is really important. Sorry for the 2 different different cards in here. 1 was from Jumpstart, 2 from here. I didn't feel like creating extra things just for that, but yeah, still good. All right, Lumeric Aspirant, fantastic card. Put counters onto more things. Pelt Collector is a little bit awkward in this deck because we only have so many things that, like, not all of our things that have high power aren't that high. So we basically want to try to get 1 counter onto this, just so that it triggers off for the Hamza, and then in the late game we'll hopefully get more when like Vorinclex and other things hit the battlefield. But in general, we're going to be putting counters onto it. Like the best play is probably Pelt Collector into like Conclave Mentor, into Rishkar, and then into Hamza. Like that's probably our best play, and then hopefully good things happen from there. So anyway, that's the deck. Let's go and jump to the gameplay, see how it does for us, and wish me luck. Here we go. Up against Glenny Penny, and we have the play, so keep this. Life is great. It's fantastic. Put this out on green source, Pelt Collector, put this out on white, and then Sunpetal Grove. Do not play Sunpetal Grove. I do this all the time. Think that this is a forest or whatever. Does not work that way. Swarm Shambler, also really nice for the next turn. All right, so Conclave Mentor. Still would like to find a Rishkar. If we can find Rishkar here, phenomenal. It'd be so good. Down to 17, past the turn. Super aggro deck. That's kind of the cool thing about this, is that this is a super aggro deck that has a decent top end. The biggest issue we have right now in this deck is we don't have card draw. So, ooh, Woodland Champion. Whenever one of our tokens are made, it gets counters onto it. That's actually a really fun card. All right, Sunpetal Grove. Let's go Voracious Hydra and fight that, I think. Because X1 gives us 2 counters. Yeah, we want to kill the Woodland Champion. That can get out of hand. Anna. And this also lets us get to Hamza maybe a little bit quicker. Down to 10. If we hit land, we actually play Swarm Shambler and then Hamza. And then this will cost 1. Yeah, that sounds fun. Ooh. Ooh, in the Elves deck? Oh, yeah. Good stuff. All right. Swarm Shambler. Mikaeus. Swing, swing. This is feeling legit right now, guys. We have Hamza for free. We get to put counter onto each different thing, and then we'll get to play Basu's Lieutenant for 1. Yes. Yes, 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 indeed. That sounds great. We can do that before we use the Mikaeus, right? Yeah, let's do that. Oh, this is busted. Sprouting Renewal. I think the only thing that's better is a Rishkar here. Okay, yeah. So, Hamza. Yes. Wait. Cancel Basu's Lieutenant. Yes. Counter onto... Let's go here. Counter to each creature that you control. Yes. We'll play out mana. There we go. And, all attack. Do we want to hold this back? No, let's just finish the game. All right, perfect. Oh, that's busted. Was that just turn 4? That might have been turn 5. I don't remember, but that's good stuff right there, guys. That's real good stuff right there. All right, up against Invocent and oof. Scatter Grows. I want Pel Collector. But I also want Rishkar on turn 3. We have the chance to hit a land, so we're going to go for this. This is the issue with not having the untapped lands. We need more fast lands for your white-green. Better lands in general. Keep this, though. Scorch Spitter. Okay, go Pelt Collector. Voracious Hydra is also pretty good against this. So the only better draw we have here is Conclave Mentor. Conclave Mentor or land. Doesn't attack. Wow. This has a chance of getting counters anyway, right? So no attacks, pass the turn. They didn't trade off. Come on, land. I believe in you. Fervent Champion. Doesn't swing. That's a very good sign, but that wasn't a land. Okay, then. Counter onto Lumeric Aspirant again. No attacks. Pass the turn. I mean, if we can keep this deck from actually attacking ever, that's fantastic. Then we get Vorinclex on the next turn. Clamor Shaman. Ooh. Okay, so Rishkar. Counter onto Rishkar and Pelt Collector. Pelt Collector still gets a counter, though, so that works out great. Oh, it can only add green mana, right. So I can't get Mikaeus there. So go to combat, counter onto Rishkar. I think it's the most important to keep alive. No attacks. We'll hold off as long as they're willing to right now. And then we start going for Voracious Hydras probably. Or the Vorinclex. Vorinclex is pretty sweet stuff. Mikaeus is also, oh man, so many goodies. What do I do? All right, land is actually pretty nice. All right, so I could go for Mikaeus first. Mikaeus with Vorinclex on the same turn seems pretty legit. So let's go X2 on this. And X2 on this. I could double the counters. We're going to fight something. Target creature opponent controls can't block this turn. I think we could just kill Scorch Spitter, though. Counter onto... We can keep putting counters onto Mikaeus every turn, which is actually pretty sweet. Let's put that there. And then keep removing them. So next turn we Vorinclex, Mikaeus. Win the game. I mean, they can hit in for a lot of damage, but we can also probably just kill them here. Dude, I like playing against people that don't have board wipes, you know? That's good stuff. We might not want a Voracious Hydra now instead. We'll see. Yep, can't block. That's fine. We take 6. Spitfire gets massive. So we have to kill Spitfire or else we're most likely dead. Swarm Shambler. Okay, so if I Vorinclex and then Voracious Hydra, I get 2 counters onto it. I can Mikaeus, put 4 counters onto it. No, because I have to tap down Mikaeus to make it work. So we have to go for this. All right, so let's go for X, just X3. Step down the Hydra. Kill the Spitfire. And we have Mikaeus in case they have some sort of pump spell. Hopefully they don't. Counter onto here. All right, hit for 10. Have lethal on the next turn. Yeah, let's go Swarm Shambler. I'm fine chump blocking real quick. All right, and then Vorinclex off the top, or at the end. Yes, Chandra Spitfire. Yep, another good card. They can do 6 to us. Yeah, I think we still got there. We were playing this a little bit risky, but I think we're still good. They're debating how many blockers they need to have. Keeps all of them up. Ooh. Okay, Hamza. Now Vorinclex costs 2. Okay. Might as well. Oh, that's good stuff. And then we can Rishkar, put counters onto Vorinclex, like whatever things have trample, which we have quite a few things with trample, so good games. Alright, up against Mirza. And amazing hand. Yes, we'll keep this. Wouldn't mind a good 3-drop. A Rishkar in this hand would be even busteder. And yes, that's absolutely a word. All right. Temple Garden, Pelt Collector. And then with Bozra's Solidarity to put counters onto Conclave Mentor, we get Hamza on turn 4, and then Bozra's Lieutenant, and hopefully another creature on the top end there. Yes. Ooh, that's a good turn 3 play too. Swing in. Is it better just to go for Bozra's Solidarity? Interesting decisions. Cultivate. All right, Nissa would be pretty bad for us. Mikaeus is awesome. Oh, this is a little bit awkward. We want to be able to play this soon. Mikaeus makes sure that we can do that. Yeah, let's just do this. So Mikaeus X2. It guarantees that we can get Hamza for the next turn. Down to 12. And I think getting Hamza for the next turn is definitely the best thing that can happen. Said oops. Vorinclex. Oh, we can't have counters, right? So yeah, Mikaeus does not give us counters. We can get our own though and end up being okay. That is annoying because now Bosri Solidarity doesn't work for it. Lumeric Aspirant doesn't work for it. With Conclave Mentor, I'm actually not sure how this works. Because it gives that many +1. And this one gives half that many. So would it be 1 plus? How does okay, it does still get it. Okay, I wasn't sure how that worked. All right, so play out Hamza. Get a counter there. So yeah, Conclave Mentor takes care of the Vorinclex. As funky as it is. Mindstone, Mindstone. Yeah, this is definitely Nissa. Do they have Nissa right now? That would be bad. All right. Voracious Hydra's nice. So let's start playing things. How about that? We will go for another Conclave Mentor. We'll go for Bosri's Lieutenant. We want another green store so we can Voracious Hydra and kill this. Although it enters with half and then +2. So that's funky. Counter onto... I guess we get counters onto everything, right? So let's get this guy up above Vorinclex level. Swing in with Pelt Collector. And this. We actually represent lethal. They can chump block here. All right, 2 attacks. So it's instead of 3, we're adding 2. Wait, is it half as many as would be added? I'm so confused. This should go up to 7, I believe, because the +1s. Does it equal 2 altogether? So is it 3 rounded down? So then it was just 1 counter goes onto this. Okay, so it's 3 rounded down. Half of 3 rounded down. Okay. I see what's going on now. We get a dude. Nice. Okay. Oh, Vorinclex changes so many things. Yeah, so if an opponent would put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, they put half that many counters. So the way that Conclave Mentor works, apparently. All right, so let's go Swarm Shambler, Bosri Solidarity, counters onto everything. So it's half. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, we're swinging in. So much. So it's half of 3, which would be rounded down, which is 1. Okay, cool. I like it. Alrighty, let's keep this hand. Turn 2 Conclave Mentor is always awesome. Into Rishkar, hopefully. If not, we have Swarm Shambler, which is still great. And we can actually, Rishkar will let us play Swarm Shambler on the same turn too, so. Ooh. Oh, do we still play? Oh, that's a little bit tempting. All right, I think it's still Conclave Mentor first. They gain life, yes. Rude. Clerics? Okay, it's a Clerics. And we got the land. It's so nice. We can go Pelt Collector. Let's see here. Rishkar into Vorinclex, I think, is still the best play. Yeah, so we want to ramp. Swarm Shambler. playing this before the Pelt Collector. If we hit land, we can Pelt Collector, then Vorn collects. Do awesome things. Bozzy Solidarity on the next turn. Awesome stuff. Okay, we have to take care of this. And I believe that we can. So yeah, Pelt Collector. We could also just hit for lots of damage at face. Keep them off of the Righteous Valkyrie stuff. So let's go Pelt Collector. Oh, they gain life and everything gets bigger. Crap. What was I thinking? Darn it. Ah, now everything's way bigger. Dang it, Jeff. You dummy. All right, well, let's kill Righteous Valkyrie still. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't double yet. I messed up. That was absolutely a mess up. Oops. Okay, let's go. Let's still go X3 here, kill Soul Warden. You can put double counters onto it now. I think killing Soul Warden is worthwhile. We have a really big wide board. Please, no more Righteous Valkyries. Why do I speak? Dang it. Alrighty then. So much life. Down to two. We had the chance and I messed it up. Alright, this dies. Pelt Collector grows by 2. Doesn't have reach, right? Yeah. Down to 14. Pelt Collector grows. Conclave Mentor into Bozzy Solidarity. We have to hold up blockers at some point. We're taking 12. Oh, man, I messed that up. That was totally my misplay. I forgot about the Soul Warden when I played the Pelt Collector. Okay, Conclave Mentor. If these guys die, it can be good for us. Let's tap down here. Solidarity. Swing in here and here. We can gain 5 life by Conclave Mentor dying. They can still just block this one. Alright, swing with Pelt Collector. Oy. Do we have anything with reach? I don't know. I don't think we do. We can hope that they forget about Conclave Mentor being able to gain us life. Veto. Yeah, good game. All right. So Veto enters. They gain 6 life with these Righteous Valkyries. They also gain life with the Angel. So that's dead just right there. So yeah, we're done here. Oh, I messed that up. Were they at 26 life or 27? I can't remember. I meant to Righteous Hydra first, and I did not do it at the right timing. Oopsies. All right. Perfect hand. I dig this greatly. Up against Pikirko. KO. I gotta stop trying to say people's names. I can never say it right, so not worth it. All right. Don't kill my Pelt Collector. You've been warned. Spyglass. All right, they can turn off Storm Shambler. I think that's our only activated ability. They could call Micaeus out as well. Okay, Storm Shambler turned off. Knowing that actually is somewhat helpful, honestly. So, okay. Conclave Mentor. That means we destroy it out as a 1/1 and it's fine. We can play out Voracious Hydra, double the counters, have it just be a massive dude on the next turn. Blast Zone can be annoying. For sure. I think it's Swarm Shambler, Bozzy Solidarity, hit for a bunch and a half. Yes, hit for 9. Good stuff. All right. Do you have a board wipe? That's what you have to have here. Dude, this deck can be so fast. Blast Zone kills the 1-drops. Okay. That also works. Let's go with hit in first. Down to 4. Swarm Shambler still can't activate itself and come in as a yeah, let's just double the counters here. Make this another lethal threat. It's a 7/8 for 4 mana. No big deal. Yes. Good stuff. Good stuff. Up against Lord Rajat, and we'll keep this. Pel Collectors are a little bit funky without anything actually big, but we can play this, so it's fine. We also need lands. Yeah, we're hoping for lands mostly, but Lumark Aspirant is still at least good aggro play here. Could go for Pelt Collector and Swarm Shambler, and then try to find something better on the next turn. Lumark Aspirant just puts counters on stuff right away, though. I am going to put it onto itself, swing in. Pelt Collector can get counters on its own, and we're still just trying to get up to Kamza. Or Hamza. Frost Augur. Okay, Pelt Collector, Swarm Shambler. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put counter there. Swing in for 4. So they're gonna have Blood on the Snow. They probably are playing Heartless Act, which is now completely useless. Maybe Fatal Pushes, I don't know. They're gonna be playing the Merit Lodge and maybe the Snow Crab. That would be a fun deck. All right, so good stuff. Voracious Hydra comes out on 2, grows 1 Pelt Collector. We put counter here and just swing in with a bunch of 2-drop things. We'd have to hope they don't have Cry of the Canarium. Tap land. And also cycle with that. All right, white mana. X2. We are playing out all of our creatures, which is a little bit bad in a deck that we know will probably be playing Blood in the Snow. But I'm hoping that's like their main board wipe. And we get to just kind of go off with this and just try to do as much damage as possible. Supreme Will. Okay. I put counter here. Yeah, let's go there. Swing in, hold back Pelt Collector. Definitely need creatures. Hamza would be awesome. Grows both these guys. Everything costs less. Ritual of Soot would be awful. Just don't do it. Extinction Event. Yep. Okay. Okay, Lumeric Aspirant. Hit for 4. If I hit a land, I'd actually like to play it, so I'm going to go ahead and cycle now. They might have discard. Okay. Wazir's Lieutenant. Because I still want the lands to be able to get up to Vorinclex, and so if we hit a land there, it would have been really a bummer to not play it out. Because Vorinclex is one of our best ways, if they're a control deck, we at least have a hasty threat on the top end that can hit for lots of damage. Replicating Ring. Okay. We're close. We have lethal on board. Oh my gosh. Nice. They had a Maelstrom Pulse. Oh my goodness. And now we get to Bozzy's Lieutenant. That'd be so nice. Protection from multicolored might be good. Of course, they have Blood in the Snow mana now, so they just do that. Narfi. Okay, Narfi, they can't even block with Narfi. Okay, down to 3. Yep, protection from multicolored, my friend. We'll hold on to the 6th land now. Our life total is not in that much danger. I want them to hopefully be surprised by the Vornklex. That dodges a lot of removal. If they have Maelstrom Pulses in the deck, can't do that. Extinction Event would be annoying. Think twice. Blood in the Snow is still possible. Flashes it back. Do we have the game? Yes. Yes, we got there. Good game, sir. Whew, that was a close one. They almost came back there. Dude, this deck did awesome, guys. Really happy with this one. Hamza counters 5 and 2. One of the games was before I started recording. I tested it out and lost a game. But overall, I mean, dude, I always have 100% on the draw every single time just because I've practiced it so much, you know? So I always have better win rate on the draw. That's just how it works. Overall, this deck is really powerful. It's one of those, like, if you don't answer it, I win the game. If you do answer it, I probably lose the game. You know, like if you have at least some good answers in the early game for some removal, bad days. And that's also why I think this deck is better in free play versus ranked. So I don't think this would handle the same way in ranked, because it's definitely not top tier, because if people are running removal, which top tier players or people in ranked, like top tier decks, run more removal. That's just how it works. And people who are playing more janky stuff run all the fun stuff and less removal. Like this deck right here, we only have this as like our only removal spell, which is bad. Okay, don't do that. But also it's really fun, and so it's good to have fun sometimes. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And bye.